Once upon a time there was a young wizard named Oliver who lived in a small village. Oliver was an orphan who never knew his parents, but he was cared for by the kind villagers. Though he was sad he didn't have a family, Oliver found joy in exploring the forests and hills near his village. One day while walking in the woods, Oliver stumbled upon a tiny golden dragon. The dragon was caught in a hunter's trap. Oliver carefully freed the little dragon, whose name was Zeki. Zeki was very grateful to Oliver for saving him. As thanks, Zeki offered to take Oliver on a magical journey across the land. Oliver was thrilled. He had always dreamed of going on adventures. So Oliver and Zeki set off on their magical journey. Oliver and Zeki traveled through forests, across rivers, and over mountains. Along the way they met all kinds of creatures like fairies, elves, and talking animals. Oliver was amazed at the wonders he saw. One day Zeki took Oliver to meet the wise old wizard Aldrich who lived deep in the ancient forest. Aldrich invited Oliver and Zeki into his cottage. Inside there were shelves and shelves of books about spells, potions, and magical creatures. Aldrich could tell Oliver was pure of heart. He asked Oliver if he would like to learn some simple magic. Oliver said yes. Aldrich taught Oliver a spell to make objects float in the air. Oliver practiced the spell and soon he could make rocks, sticks, and leaves zoom all around. He couldn't wait to show his friends back home his new magical skill. After leaving Aldrich's cottage, Oliver and Zeki continued their journey. Soon they came to a vast desert. In the middle of the desert was a shimmering city. It was the dragon city of Solarian. The dragons of Solarian were impressed that young Oliver had traveled so far. They welcomed Oliver and Zeki to stay a while in their grand city. Oliver loved exploring the markets and libraries of Solarian. The dragons taught him all about their culture and history. After several days it was time for Oliver and Zeki to leave Solarian behind. The dragons gifted Oliver a beautiful set of robes that had a secret pocket for his wand. Oliver thanked the dragons as he waved goodbye. Some time later, Oliver and Zeki came to the base of a huge, steep mountain. Zeki explained that at the top was the wise seer Malgazar. This seer could answer any question and see far-off events before they happened. Oliver and Zeki climbed the steep, rocky slopes of the mountain until finally they reached the cloud-shrouded peak. There they found a lone stone tower. Inside there was the seer Malgazar. He sat on a cushion gazing into a bowl of mystical water. Malgazar already knew why Oliver and Zeki had come. In his booming voice he told Oliver, "Your future is bright, young wizard. You will do great things and touch many lives with your magic." Oliver was amazed the seer already knew so much about him. He thanked Malgazar for the insight. After meeting with the great seer, Oliver and Zeki had to journey back down the mountain and continue their travels. The path led them through all kinds of new places. They saw fields of singing flowers, a forest made of crystal, and even an ocean filled with mermaids. Oliver took in all the sights with wide-eyed wonder. He kept a little journal and made sketches of everything he saw to remember his amazing adventure. At long last, Oliver and Zeki made their way back to Oliver's little village. All his friends were there to welcome him home. Oliver wore his gifted robes from the dragons and showed his friends the magic he could do. He told them stories late into the night about everything he had seen on his journey. From that day forward, Oliver knew he wanted to master magic and help people like the kind villagers who raised him. Though he missed Zeki, he knew they would meet again one day. Oliver kept learning and improving his skills, waiting for the next magical journey to come.